Hello darlings, Aunty Tullula here, or Brock. Today I'm going to do a pea and ham soup. So I've worked my way through it and all the way to the end. And one of the first things you need to do is get yourself a packet of split peas. And I've had these soaking in water for overnight actually. And now I'm going to drain them into another pot. And they've already been rinsed because this is the second time I've done that. And get yourself a nice big pot. I'm just going to put them all in the pot there. Now, you don't have to, but for a bit of extra flavour, throw in some onions. That's 2 onions and 2 carrots, a few bay leaves, and some chicken stock. That's probably about, vegetable stock. That's probably about 2 tablespoons worth. And this morning I cut this ham up and left the remainder of the hock. And you see that's got a lot of meat in it. After that comes to a big boil, and that's a lot for a little pot, but it'll break down later on. I need a big Maltese bottomer, big pot for it. And then we're going to put that on to boil. Bring it to a boil and turn it down, and you've got to leave that cook probably for about 4 hours. Okay, so we have the one that I showed you on the boil behind me. That's going to be left, but this is one that I made earlier this morning and transferred through. Now, as you can see, the meat is quite chunky, and all those pieces of meat are going to fall off that bone. It will take a while, and then you'll need a little bit of help to do that as well. But to get rid of that thickness, what we do then, you need to get a whisk. I don't have one, but I've used this one many times. We're going to, turn it on. We're going to use the mix master just to break down that ham a little bit more. Okay, so it's been blended, still chunky. It's just going to be quite nice to it. Key things to remember: the split peas. You buy these from any supermarket. Half a bag. I use the whole bag for the big pot. If you're only doing a small pot, half a bag will do. Pour it into a bowl, and you'll remember to leave it soak overnight. They'll be ready. Once it's soaked, then empty them into a strainer and put them back in a pot with some fresh water. It's ready to go. Follow me on Facebook or Instagram. Tullula Bright. Chuckers.